federal judge in New York has denied the Trump administration's attempts to unseal grand jury testimony from the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. The judge said the government failed to demonstrate, quote, special circumstances that would have warranted disclosing the grand jury material, which typically remains sealed. CBS News legal reporter and contributor Katrina Kaufman joins us now. So, Katrina, what more specifically did the judge say when it comes to this decision?
So, Jerika, he called this a diversion by the government. He says this is really only about 70 pages of transcript, and the only witness before that grand jury was an FBI agent with no direct knowledge of the case. He said this testimony was just hearsay, and that really it's the government who's the logical party who should be releasing this comprehensive trove of information that they have. And he said the government had been prepared to release that earlier this year. They then decided not to. He mentioned the fact that they're now supposed to turn some of that over in response to a congressional subpoena. Another compelling reason he raised was concerns about the victims, Jerika, about their privacy. He said that they were not given sufficient notice. Also that no victims were called to testify before this grand jury. And then just on a formal level, the unsealing of grand jury transcripts are governed by the federal rules of criminal procedure, this one 6E, and there's certain exceptions for that, certain special circumstances. And he just said that the government doesn't meet the threshold for any of these. This claim that it's in the public interest is just legally insufficient. In the past, when cases have been unsealed on that basis, or grand jury transcripts, it's really for historical purposes, cases that were decades ago, whereas Epstein, this was back in 2019, that grand jury.
And so if I'm hearing this correctly, the judge is actually saying, no, government, you have documents that are more revealing potentially that you don't want to release.
Absolutely. He's saying this is just a mere bit of hearsay compared to this giant trove of information that you have that you are withholding from the public.
What about the family members of those victims? Are we hearing from them today? What do they have to say about this decision?
So we received a statement from the family of Virginia Jeffrey, and they agree with the judge's decision. They say they want accountability here, Jerika. And specifically, they wrote, "It is our strong belief that Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein did not act alone. And the DOJ is fully aware of this fact. We call for full transparency from the administration and insist that the DOJ release all documents related to this case."
All right. I know you'll stay on it for us. Katrina Kaufman, thank you.
Thank you.